When a person celebrates their 21st birthday, they decide how many years they have left to live. You're the first person to choose an imaginary number. In this world, people can choose when they die. On your 21st birthday, when you blow out your birthday candles, they say a woman visits you. One with eyes of swirling black, with hair the color of night. And she asks, in a lackadaisical voice, "When do you want to die?" If you are like most, you will tell her you don't want to die at all. But she doesn't take that answer, of course. Saying that means she just gets to choose for you. Which is no fun. No one does that these days, of course. It's a story we tell to make sure not to mess with her, the breather of life. To make sure not to offend the woman who keeps us from the eternal peace of the great beyond. But, I don't care about that. I'm not scared of death. And so, I want to see what will happen. What she will say. So I will tell her something new. Something she's never heard before. And so I sat there, blowing out my candles. And it happened. My house and family froze, their eyes filled with anticipation. I felt something. A presence in the room with me. When do you want to die? The myth was shockingly accurate. Her eyes, a void of darkness. Her hair, of the blackest night. And her voice, one of irreverence, like she'd rather be somewhere else. I'm not gonna just tell you never, I began. Because then you get to pick for me. And if I'm going to die, I'd like to pick when. Yepers. She didn't seem the slightest bit interested. So, when do you want to die? I had planned for this, though. I knew how to shock her. We'd learned this a few years ago, in high school, imaginary numbers. They were called I for short, and they came from the square root of -1. Something that didn't exist. I'm sorry, but I'd prefer to live until the year 1. Her eyes narrowed, and her mouth, which had been curved in a lazy smile, sharpened into a ferocious grin. You don't know what you're asking for, pal. Are you sure you're okay with that?